Alright, gang, here we go. About to do this POV, King of Soca back, which I just put some fuel in her, filled her up, so now we ready to go for this POV. And I gotta go to Pennsylvania, so I got the GPS going as well. I don't know if that's gonna show up in the picture, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Nice day today, man. I was gonna shoot up north, which I might still do after I get this bottle of Rain-X. I might shoot up north so I can get these burgers. I like to go to this place called White Castle, man. So I might just do that too. But I'm not gonna film it all though. Nah, I'm not gonna film it all. I'm just doing this, you know, POV. It's my first one in HARD-8. So yeah. I hope you guys like it, man. And I'm just trying to, you know, put out some interesting content, you know, vehicle content. You know, this is what I'm doing. So try to put out some content for you guys. Yeah. Yeah, HARD-8. That's what we in today. We in HARD-8. That's the 2014 Dodge Challenger SRT 8 Core. Not the Scat Pack. It's not the Scat Pack package. This is more like just all stock and sport. I mean, it's got the you know, it has the you know, the creature comforts. You know, it has AC and all that type of stuff and all that good stuff, but it don't got the sunroof top, you know, all that Scat Pack, you know, stuff that comes with that package. This is more like the high performance package. Struts, stabilizers, you know, all that, steering and how the car, you know, rides and how the car performs, all that type of stuff. So I like it, you know. I like it. You know, I'm not looking for all those luxuries, even though that you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm satisfied with this car. I mean, I would like to step up to the Hellcat. But I don't know, man. I've been talking to a couple of guys who I deal with as far as shops and stuff, and they're like, man, once you know, and you know, I only had this car for like not even a year yet. It's coming up on a year in January, and he was telling me, man, you know, maybe you might not want to step up to the Hellcat because that's a whole nother level. I mean, everything like the brakes, calipers, oil changes, tune-ups, everything is on a higher level. Like you might start at like the 6-cylinder, move up to the Hemi, then up to the 6.4, what I'm driving, the 392, and but everything, you know, each level you go up, the cost goes up with it. So, and I haven't even done any like serious, I haven't done anything on this car, like oil change, tune up, brake pads, I haven't done none of that yet, you know, which is, you know, I would say that's because, you know, I'm not using it as a daily driver. So, you know, by me not using it as a daily driver, I'm not really wearing and tearing on it, you know. So, but there's gonna have to be some maintenance done on it. There ain't no way of getting around that. Whether you drive it daily or not, there's no way of getting around that. So, that's just how that is. And, you know, but the guy was telling me, man, like every level you go up, you know, the cost goes up with it. So I'm gonna get a feel and see what the cost is like for this. You know, and I'm talking about tune-ups, you know, spark plugs, maybe the what they call the coil pack. You know, the coil pack, the plugs, oil change, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, brakes, you know, that'd be rotors and pads, which I hear for Hellcats is expensive, because I went to one of my guys at his shop, and there was a guy in there. To me, it looked like he was actually up badging. I don't know, because I didn't hear that chart, that you know, that Hellcat supercharger whine on it. But he had badges on it, you know, with the Hellcat and this and that. But I don't know whether it was really an actual Hellcat. But either way, he was saying that when you, he said the guy was in there getting brakes done, I think all the way around. So that was the pads and the rotors. And he said that the whole job cost like $1,500 with parts and labor. I'm like, what? Yo, you know, that's astronomical, man. I mean, that's a lot of money to get pads and rotors on a car all the way around. That's a lot of money, man. And so, you know, for somebody to have to spend that kind of money just to get that done, I'm not looking for that upgrade at all. I'm not looking for that upgrade, you know, to spend that kind of money. I mean, maybe a couple hundred, you know, something like that, yeah, but 15? Nah, no way. So if that's what I'm looking at, getting into a Hellcat, I don't see myself getting into a Hellcat anytime soon. And also because of Dodge not making these high horsepower type of vehicles. They're not going to be making the Chargers and Challengers, the Hellcats and Demons and Daytonas, and they're not going to make them anymore. And so whatever's left out here is going to be a hot commodity, man. You know, so I'm just thankful that I was able to get my hands on one. You know, so I'm good that I got one, and it was great that I was able to move, because what I had first was I had a 2008 Dodge Charger, yeah, the Dodge Charger RT with the 5.7 liter Hemi in it. But the car had a lot of miles on it, man. It had a lot of miles on it, and so I'm thankful that I was able to switch over and upgrade to this car. 2014 Dodge Challenger SRT8 with the 392 6.4 liter Hemi in it, and it's got a 6-speed Tremec manual transmission. I mean, I like sticks. Automatics are good though. I mean, especially for like when you really want to, you know, for speed and racing and all, and which I don't do. I don't do all that racing. But you know, but the automatic